Luca asks, what makes Musical.ly great? What's the future of it?
What I like most, I think, like it really, like when I go on it, it allows me to be creative because I might want to do a comedy one and be funny that day, or I want to make a lip sync. And also depending on the song that I want to do, if it's a really sad song.
Like, will you make sad content when you're actually sad?
Yes.
Or will you make sad content when you're like, I've been doing a lot of funny, I've been doing a lot of this.
Both. Yeah, both. Because
you're strategic.
Exactly. Because as much as I want to think of it as like, oh, whatever I want to do, like let's just do it. But if I did 10 comedies the other day, I can't do 10 more comedies.
How many pieces of content will you do in a day?
Try, when it's a good day, like, I'm ready for some musicals, I'll do like 3 or 4. Yep. But it's kind of like I'm coming home, I'm tired, I'll do like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and for you?
But if it's same,
and what do you think you'll do the first day of summer?
A bunch.
Like 10.
Yeah, just sometimes I'll be like, okay, Mom, leave me alone. I'm doing musicals, and I'll be in there for like 2 hours.
And that's an acceptable thing, right? Like, Mom's like, oh, crap.
Exactly.
Yeah,
she can't take my phone away.
Yeah. She's like, she walks in, I'm like, Mom. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then, like, if I get in trouble, I'm like, I can't take my phone away because I can't stop posting musicals because then they're going to be like, where's Ari or where's Ariel?
There's days like
What about the comments? So obviously comments, especially at the young ages that you're at, right? Like, how down do you get when the comments are mean, or like, how do you deal with positive versus negative comments?
At the beginning, when I first started, there's a lot of comments, and it was like mean. But then, like, I have a really like high esteem, so I was just like, I don't care. Like now, I don't even look at my comments at all. I don't look at none of them
because you don't want to get down on the stuff that's negative. And
I actually started an anti-bullying movement.
Yep.
Because at first, I got a lot of comments of the same thing, like just for a stupid thing. I was like, oh, you're ugly. Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Right. And like instead of like pushing it to the side, because that's what most people I saw do, they just ignore it. I like tweeted about it, and I was like, oh, this isn't right, because if I'm getting it, then who knows? Like there might be another little girl that gets it.
Of course, and for many people watching, you're a little girl, so that makes sense. So real quick, have you thought about engaging the comments? Like, do you say thanks when people are giving you love and things of that nature?
Well, on Instagram, it's really hard to see because there's so much. Like, I have 1.1 million, she has 1.9, so it's hard to see. But Twitter's mainly where I notice a lot of people, and I'll favorite all the tweets when I tweet.
On Instagram, like, like she said, it's hard to do one by one, but there's days where I'll post a picture of me hugging a supporter and say, like, thank you to everybody for all the love.
And how do you think about community in Musical.ly?
Huh?
How do you think about the community in Musical.ly?
I think it's positive. There's just some kids that are cruel and they'll just go on like to our page and just comment rude things.
Have you thought about engaging with them or incorporating them into your content?
Yeah. I've actually thinking of that. I talked about that with my family the other day. I wanted to start doing like once a week maybe a duet competition.
And how do you guys think about collaborations? Obviously, I assume, and you're doing. You think about collabing with each other. That was easy. Have you done a lot of collabos?
Yes. Not a lot. I've done one with, 3 or 4. Yeah, 3.
Do you get asked by a lot of people that are trying to build up their Musical.lys to do a collaboration?
Not really. If I collab with someone, it'll probably be like my cousin because she's also Musical.ly and she loves it. So, but I usually, when we're going to actually an event in like a week or so, like 10 days, it's called Playlist Live.
Yep.
And all of our friends that we're in a group chat with are going to be there, so they all want to collab and we're very excited.